Hey guys, Coach Life back again, and we're here with our start on Volcanea. This is always my favourite part of the map, is getting started on a new one, because you actually see some progress and pace, whereas later on, obviously, it's everything slows down. So yeah, anyway, that's my particular favourite, is the start. So obviously we're going to be expecting the unexpected on this one. The first thing I'm going to do is try and consolidate all my water. That was definitely an issue last time. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the bathrooms and bedrooms set up, get the water consolidated, and in that process hopefully we'll dig out enough of the map to get plenty of muck root and stuff. There seems to be plenty about, so I think we might be able to survive on the excuse me, I'm still quite chesty. Survive on the locavore achievement. Obviously my main intention of this is to go for hatches, get some hatches up, and we might even be able to get the carnivore achievement. It depends what we find along the way. There is ice biomes on this, so sleet wheat is a possibility for frost buns. Again, that's good for locavore, not much good for carnivore, but we'll see. It depends how many dupes we get going who are eating just meat. So, right, I think first of all I'm going to dig this way to get some toilets set up, and I'll dig this way next, and then down to start getting some water storage set up. Obviously I will need to get a pitcher pump in there straight off, but then we'll move it as we move the water down. I think bedroom wise, probably going to go straight into here with the all these plants. I'm not too worried about farming on those straight off, so I'll probably go up for my bedrooms, get them set up off the side, and then go from there really. So what I've done so far is I've set my priorities: digging and building for Nails and Max, researching for Camille, increased attack priority for Nails and Max just for when we get that to that point, but the rest I'm just leaving on everything else for the time being. They've all got to be a bit flexible for now. So medicine, obviously we're going to go for a couple of wash basins, 1, 2, and we want a couple of toilets, so 1, 2, 3, 4. It's quite a lot of sand here, so obviously I'll need to dig it out anyway. So unlike Oasis, where you keep getting trapped. I think I'm going to use algae terrariums for oxygen production rather than I used that on my Badlands map and it worked pretty well. There's quite a lot of algae, but you can soon get through it. And I'd like to save some for possibility of Paku later on. So I think long term our main ladder will be here. I don't know where I am on the map. Last time I played I was well over to the right. I mean, this time I could be well over to the left, but it doesn't you don't necessarily need to have a central ladder. You can always put another ladder system in later on, so we'll just take the risk and see where we end up. So plumbing wise, we will want a pitcher pump here. Oh, I also changed the schedules as well, so you'll see that I've got this schedule set up, and what I will do is I'll be moving them onto that schedule as soon as that time has elapsed. It just enables you to get a little bit more work out of them on day one. Enables you to make sure you get your beds and your bathrooms set up. So I think ladder wise we'll go down, or we're going to go up first because we want bedrooms set up. So we'll get that done. We'll dig that out. And that. Haven't got any metal yet, have we? So let's dig that out. And that as well. Let's just get a bit more priority over there first, I think. I'd rather have the bathrooms up and running than the bedrooms. That's the key one. Building and schedule. Almost there. So I'll move them to the second schedule now. And then we've got all that extra work out of them. Assuming they don't fall asleep because they're so tired. We get some auto harvest set on, hadn't we? For everything that's visible. Get that metal out. Let's get some doors going. That's 4 beds. That was a stupid place to build it, wasn't it? We'll try it there, shall we? And then we'll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's there. So that's enough room for 8 duplicates straight away. That out. Right, so let's work on getting research up then. Insufficient metal ore. That should get us enough. So this COVID stuff's really starting to get a little bit scary, isn't it? Seems to be getting quite bad in a lot of places now. Spain's had a serious number of deaths. I suppose it's at least a good time to stay indoors and play Oni. Right, base, tile, priority 4. Or a vein of copper there, that would be good. A couple of bristle blossoms there being lit up by the shine bugs, that's handy. Oh, work, come on, move over, little shine bug. Right, so there's one tile I do want to put in, and that is that one. I'll probably put one in underneath it as well, actually, because there's something buried there. There's a hatch there, which is nice. Another hatch there. Millwood seed. So right, ladder wise, I'm going to go straight down here. And then we'll see what we've got in there. Right. Power. Let's get that hamster wheel in. A couple of three batteries in. Priority 3. Just postpone that bit till they put the floor in. Should be good. We've still got a little bit left on the schedule. Yeah, plenty of time. How are they doing on stamina? Camille, stamina 45%, so they've still got plenty left in them. Fabulous. So yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll get meal prep done as is the norm, and then we'll probably move into ranching as quickly as possible. Oxygen wise, we're going to we'll need to get algae terrariums first. Then come on, get this lot done. Let's get some research started. It's funny playing on just like normal speed, because they take almost as long doing these as the simple stuff as they do on the difficult stuff later on. Manual generator. Oh, that's not finished yet. Looks like they've all gone on their break now. No. Obviously needed a bathroom break. So we'll put that on 7. About 75%, I think. Research up to 7. Need to get some lights above here, so they increase the work output. So yeah, straight into meal prep first of all. Oh, more water. That's handy. In that case, what we'll do is we will come down here. Actually, I'll cancel that. I want the water to come down here, so I'll dig down here, enlarge this tank a bit, and then we can drop all the water into there. I can drop this lot into there, and slime biome here, thimbleweed, mushrooms, buddy bud. Ooh, nice. So just zip through that little sleepy time. And they're back. Right, we'll expand our bathroom. Much like Francis John, I'm a big fan of letting gravity do the work. Cancel that ladder. And I'm going to put it down here. Nothing like a bit of hypothermia for your dupes. Oh, got some difficult digging there. Right, I need to mark out my floors. 1, 2, 3. That's that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And cancel that because they'll get stuck if I let them dig that first. We have to dig this first. Drop the water down. Probably going to drown one now, aren't I? But no air. That's got sand, can't do that yet. Just going to up the priority on all of this because I do find that they are very lax at doing the toilets, and the first time you find out is when you get the message "made a mess." It's like, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Is it bedtime already? Jeez. Come on, boys, get on with it. Camille's already working hard. You're just running around doing nothing. Get this dug out. Right, so hopefully we've got decent dupe. Diver's lungs, yokel, tidying and supplying. I would prefer another digger or builder at the moment. You're not that brilliant. Buff, but you're yokel. You're not slow, you're a slow learner at least. Cooking, suit wearing, supplying. See, that's Bubbles. You're a pretty good all-rounder there. Yeah, I'm going to take Bubbles. She's just such a good all-rounder that it would be madness not to, really. So we'll move you to default schedule. We'll put your skill point in grilling. And your priorities will be... Well, nobody's going to do decorating for a while until you've got masterwork, or until someone's got masterworks. Your priority is cooking, but also want you building and digging. Oxylite's gone now, so put in another ladder segment. Oh, got a bit of hypothermia going on. Dig that out now. Already 7. And dig all of it. That out. I've never seen them up close till they get hypothermia. It's quite funny actually. So we've got 2 of them. Yeah, Nails and Max, my 2 diggers. So what's that? A negative to their athletics, isn't it? That's Bubbles. Max. Hypothermia. Ooh, -5 to everything apart from sneeziness, which is a +1. Right, you can dig 3 down, so let's get that dug out. They get over hypothermia so quickly. As soon as they move, as soon as they dry off, they're like, yeah, done with that. Right, we've got some carbon dioxide here, and this is going to be our dining area. So, could just put a ration box in there. Right. We'll do that research, but we don't need it yet. But I want the water fountain thing. Water cooler, that's it. Strictly speaking, our Bubbles should be isolating herself. So, food, we're on the ration box. Stick it there. That might just retain some carbon dioxide for a bit, just to keep the food in there. 5, you can get that done. Furniture-wise, water cooler. So that'll give them the mess hall. Needed obviously a +20 decor item in there to get the Great Hall, which gives them a +6. Right, and then after we've done, oh, didn't mean to do that. So I think we'll dig all this out. Put in a ladder across here. Done. I'm just going to put in some tile segments here, I think. Oh, not like that, I'm not. It's meal time now. Stop complaining, Bubbles. You only just got here. I think she's had a falling out with Camille. We're not bed buddies anymore. No. Cancel that, cancel that, cancel that. Oh no, we can dig the muck root up. We want that. Although I think some of this is going to get trash, so I'll bring the water down here. That weird when you do a mop and then you take away the floor, the mop stays there. Let's get a priority 7 this. Get it done. Right, research. Algae terrariums I want. Never remember where anything is on this, so sure it's under gases, isn't it? Oh, okay. Can't see to find it. Oh, have I already got it now? Oh, I've already got it. Dumbass. Right, yes, so algae terrariums, oxygen. If I looked at all the exclamation marks, I'd have known that. When's our next due? 0.8 cycles. How much food have we got? 34,000 calories. We're good. We're good. Slime biome. So, oh, whoa! Whoa! I didn't see that. Flipping heck. Yeah, that kind of snuck up on me there. That's 140 degrees. So we will cancel that. Okay. I can have my water tank there, but I can't go any further down there. Oh, blimey, how did I just not notice? I mean, obviously it's been in my vision. I just didn't. It just didn't register. Wow. Straight in with the magma. Right. Need more dupes. Need more digging. At least that. Oh, we've got a slight abyssalite break there. Yeah, there's a load of sand in there. We're going to need to deal with that. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. So we'll get some ladder segments set up over here. And over here. We'll dig this lot out. Can use that bluff briar. Don't think we've got a plant pot yet. No, but we have got a ceiling light, which is just what we want. Wire should help. I mean, these give the lit workspace buff as well. So nails, you got a skill point. You have hard digging. It is then. And Camille, advanced research. Right, so we need to get that advanced supercomputer in now, don't we? I've left this really exposed here. I haven't put anything in to protect against duplicate P. That was a bit neglectful of me. But hey, if we go down here now, let me go down here, and then we'll just corner build in some. Well, Denny's corner build. I'm not worried about. Just build them in. I think I'm going to need to go further this way with this, aren't I? Now I can dig through the granite. So that's quite a lot of water up there. That's 90 degrees there. Eek. I haven't got insulated tiles yet. Okay, so decorating, suit wearing, no. Decorating, doctoring and researching. I'm going to take the eggs, I'm afraid. Right, let's get sanitation done. Then we'll get plumbing done and we'll set up some proper toilets. I need to get deodorizers before I can go all out on the algae terrariums. It's not a bad break. I mean, it's only... Oh, look at that. 1225. Yikes. But if that heat starts leaking into our water supply, we'll have a base for the steam and that'll be game over. Not good. Keep taking this down. We're going to hit that magma biome, aren't we? God damn it. Of course, I don't know how big that magma biome is. That could be right the way across. We could be... Oh, hang on a minute, what's this? We've got space exposure there. Oh my word. So we're obviously quite high up, and then we've got all this magma really high up as well. Yikes! Right, okay. I need to spread out a bit and see what's going on here. Oh, we've got a potential neural vacillate here. That is very welcome. Yeah, nice bit of reed fibre there. We'll have that. I better get those deodorizers researched. Right. Start putting in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All these little look like broken tiles, they're buried objects, so there'll be things like hatches, muck root, all sorts. So it's definitely worth digging them out. Oh, more water! Awesome. I might refrain on taking that first lot down there. Now I might just enlarge this a bit. Drop that water into there, and then as we run out we can shift over to this and drop that down there. Just a quick minor change of plan. Is that sterile there? Yep, fantastic. Right, so we want some more ladder over there. Might as well make the most of this coring out, because it's going to come to an early end, I think, on this level. Right, how are we doing for mineral? Must have tons of sand. Single, a little bit of coal, plenty of dirt. 7.2 tons of algae. There's plenty more where that came from. Look at it, it's everywhere in this starting biome. We'll just expand our harvesting. Oh my word, that's the bloody gravitas building. That's nuts. We've got plumbing, we've got sanitation. Don't need filtration at the moment, so let's go with ventilation. Let's go all the way up to decontamination. Let's get that done. Then we've got our because I think we're going to have a lot of slime lung in this place. Well, we certainly are when I start digging this lot out. What's the temperature like over here? Oh, that's good. It's all good. So we can dig this side out as well. That might give us a better look at what's going on down low. And is that? No, I thought it was neutronium for a minute. Have a look on this. Oh, natural gas geyser. That's handy. I think next we'll get the ranches set up, start getting all these hatches rounded up. Although I've only got sandstone to feed them on at the moment. There's sedimentary rock in the slime biomes, isn't there? Yeah. So once we get into the slime biomes, we'll have plenty of sedimentary rock. Dig that. Dig 3 there. Dig 3 there. Oh, I need insulated tiles as well. I want to get some insulated tiles on here. In fact, what I'm going to do, rather than let the water go across that way, I'm just going to go down with a ladder and then build several layers of insulated tiles, and then we'll let it out. So the more layers I have, the less chance of the heat getting out. Right, no, that's for tiles. Tiles. How are we doing for oxygen pressure? Very low. Right, algae terrariums. Where am I going to put them? Guess down here, I think. So we'll get a base in here. Little lip on there. So basically you can really double up on the algae terrarium output. Again, I used it on Badlands, my playthrough of that, because there's very little algae on there, but it just works so well. The only problem you've got to watch out for is you can end up with a load of popped eardrums, because it's a bit brutal on the old gas pressure. So that's just a word of warning. If you use this method, keep an eye on your gas pressure, because it can get quite high. Oh, I paused it. Yes, I have. Now, the great thing about this is you can, once you've got some mesh tiles, you can mesh tile this, put a load of deodorizers across the top, and all the polluted water they output just puts out more and more oxygen, which doubles up on the output of the algae terrariums. It also provides you with a ton of clay, so it's really, really useful. I think we'll take that ladder down all the way from there. Take that down there. And that will be our water channel for the top of them. That's if they ever dig it out. How can that be unreachable? Oh, no, that's unreachable. So you keeping on the job now? So why are you keeping on the job? I think I better give you an extra block of sleep. I thought they were supposed to just sleep until they were fully recovered. But we'll give him a bit longer. Perhaps he was late getting to bed because he was eating. Oh, toilet's not being cleaned. Right, so who's going to get the priority of that? Tidying. I think we'll put that on Camille. I think. Because hopefully soon Bubbles is going to be busy cooking. Still on 40,000 calories, so we're surviving no problem at the moment. Just on what we're digging up. Another hatchling egg there, so that's 4 hatchling eggs we have available. I'll put priority on these because okay, for the time being, Bubbles is tidying, isn't it? Storage, we'll clean out house yet. Bubbles, you can do that as well. And it's not because you're a girl, it's because you're not as good a digger as these two. If you were a better digger than them, one of them would be doing it. Trust me on this. Once you get cooking, they'll be doing it. Right. Right, now that's a life support errand, isn't it? Life support, yeah. So, on my priorities, I normally put everyone on slightly above average for life support. Just because you never know who you're going to have available to do it at the time, and it's one of those things you don't want to miss out on. Does things like refilling your water sieves and things like that, so it is such an important one. Right, research next. We'll get the printing pod. Potion, I don't really want one of those at the moment. I don't want rust, that's for sure. Strength, construction, small bladder. I normally avoid small bladder like the plague, but you know what? I need another dupe. I need another digger. And you're a sparkle streaker as well. That's at least as long as you're in a good mood, you'll be able to run back fast to the toilet. Right. Okay. So downtime. There. Bedtime. There. Work time. There. We've got no showers, so you don't need a bath break. And that is going to be Lyra. And Lyra, your skill point is going to go into hard digging. Actually, but hard digging, arts research, and grilling. There we go. I'm normally a bit lax at giving them hats. It's not good enough, really. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to plumb in a water dripper for these. So they use a tiny amount of water. I remember how much they use. So they're using water 300 grams a second. So with 8 of them, that's 2,400 grams a second. So we can plumb that in. So now, which water supply should we use? I think we use this one, just purely because I can drop this into it and it's nice and local to the power supply. So copper ore. We've got the liquid valve, so that's all good. So what we will do is we'll just put that over there. Liquid vent, quick break in the pipe, and the liquid valve. That brings me to another one of my priorities, which is toggling, which I normally put everyone on very high because it's not a task that needs doing that often. So if you have it on very high, when something comes up, generally speaking, the closest dupe to hand will take it. Power wire, actually, let's take that in there, and we'll finish digging this out now. Dig, priority 7. Furniture, have we got statues yet? Yes, we have. So we want a plant pot. What seed have we got? Briar seed, there we go. That's 22 degrees, that will work with a briar seed. Probably not for long. So we'll get this drip fed. You might get a few soggy feet, which is a bit annoying, but you know, can't have everything, can you? Don't know why I'm doing that because I've got no storage set up yet, just force of habit, I guess. Right, so that's 2400 grams a second. Has that been changed already? No errand on it, so I'm guessing it has. We'll soon find out. It can be a bit buggy, these. Max is going to change it. He's done it. Fantastic. Yeah, on my regolith cooler system, which, you know, basically generates heat from the regolith and cools it down to feed it to your shovelwalls, I set them all. They're all showing 1,000 grams, and one of them sent bloody 10 kilos straight through the pipe and broke right in the middle of it. So I had to open it all up and start again, you know. It's rather annoying. But hey, such is life. Right, now I want the research for... I've already got them. Fantastic. That's even better. Gas shut-off, atmo sensors, liquid shut-offs. Trying to decide where to go there. We don't really need... I could do with a jumbo battery though, so I might as well take that all the way through to there. And what we will do now is we'll replace those tiles. And we're going to go with mesh, I think. So we'll put mesh tiles up here. And we'll put some deodorizers straight above it. And then we'll priority 7 dig that out. Priority 7 all of that. So this now will keep these algae terrariums fed with water. They'll have to be emptied every so often, and what they'll do is they'll come down and empty it, and they'll put a bottle of polluted water down here. That polluted water gives off oxygen. So you end up getting polluted oxygen out of it, which gradually dwindles away, and this converts it into clean oxygen. I know it's a risk with slime lung about, but you know what? Sometimes you just have to go with the risks, you know. You know, everyone's worried about slime lung at the moment. They've even cancelled the Olympics because of it. Sorry, postponed the Olympics, should I say. Right, I'm going to need some hand washing facilities. So we've got a couple of wash basins here. Not that I'm going to be taking this slime out. I'm just going to core the whole lot out for some gold amalgam. And we'll go priority 6 on this lot. Oh, insulated tiles I meant to research, didn't I? I haven't got those yet, have I? No. Right, do need those. Sorry, cancel, cancel. We're going back to insulated tiles. Yeah, because that's something we do desperately need. And... right, Lyra. Just give you a little tweak on your operating. So that you get... you can be in charge of battery charging and digging. Okay, lots of floral scent in there. That's a good thing, because that floral scent will stop the slime lung getting out of there. That's awesome. That's like a block. So we'll cancel that for now, and that will become like a block for all the slime lung germs. I mean, okay, they're still going to breed them in here, but it will stop them getting into this polluted oxygen. And oh no, it won't, because we've already got some over here. Oh, they're coming through there. Damn. Right. Furniture. Flower pot. So that one requires emptying. Don't have another buddy bud, so I'm sure we'll come across one in our digging. Just have to pray this doesn't get too bad. Can do that next. How we do with calories? Still got nearly 40,000. Fabulous. Right, you can have a briar seed, and that should take you up to a great hall. I'd better put in some more beds. That one can go there. Not too worried about that bristle blossom, it's not really growing, and I'm certainly not going to put a light in there, not in the middle of a bedroom. Okay, these require emptying, so Bubbles is number 5 on that, Camille's number 6, so hopefully that will get done now. Priority on these because they're not getting done. And if I don't, this will just fill up with water. Yeah, you get soggy feet now because you didn't do them when they were due. So now we've got a lot of polluted water. Unfortunately, that won't give up any oxygen until this water level drops off. So let's give that a quick snip there for a second. Wait for that water to get soaked up. Starvation? Who's starving? Lyra, why are you starving? Why haven't you eaten? That's it, go and eat. See that? Look at that. Fantastic. And that's why you don't want the slime lung germs coming out there. That'd be like a little breeding ground for them. So we've got a few down there, but they're not really motoring around the base at the moment, so we should be okay. As long as we don't let the polluted oxygen get out of hand. And the best way to do that is to make sure these are set to a high priority, because if these run out of sand, they stop producing clay, which is bad enough. But the main thing is they obviously let the polluted oxygen get out of hand. Okay, how are we doing? So oxygen pressure is good down here, not so good up there. So we need to run a pump to get it up there, I think. So I think we'll run it from here. So we've got gas pump here. Gas pipe. Oh, printing pod's going in. I'm not going to run it straight up through there because I don't want to break that seal at the moment. Gas vent there. Gas vent there. And let's see what we've got in the printing pod. We need a rancher, don't we? So I'm going to take Mima. She's got irritable bowel, and we all. Ranching, supplying, and twinkle toes. Pretty much my idea of a perfect dupe. So once we've got those insulate tiles done, then we'll go straight into ranching. Get those pips wrangled, those hatches wrangled up. So you're ranching, and we'll give you a bit of farming to do as well. That's your priority, and your skill is going to go into farming. So you need to go and level up, get another point, and then you can do your preferred critter ranching. Left, copy settings. Look at that, it's a thing of beauty, that is. As long as we can get the oxygen up there. Power wire. And I was going to put a big battery in there as well, wasn't I? Oh, you haven't researched it yet. Oh no, because I took you off it to the... Yeah, of course I did. Never mind, we're going to do ranching now anyway. Ranching. So, let's get these insulated tiles in. No, I don't want to make them out of sandstone. Igneous rock. We could put one in there as well. Priority 9. That is your most important job for now, dupes. Try not to get slime lung while you're down there. Though it's pretty well flooded with floral scent, so I think you should be alright. Oh, that's pretty toasty there already. Get that triple layered up to there, that should keep that heat in nicely, I hope. It's okay there because we've got abyssalite there, so we'll just put this one in there. 2 layers of abyssalite. I could use my natural tile mod and replace it with abyssalite, but I'm not going to do that. I don't mind using abyssalite and stuff like that for minor things, but that's a major thing. That's yeah, a bit cheaty. So we've got 2 colony achievements. Outdoor renovations, bed and bath, yeah. Expected those 2. It's alright, I'll get this insulated. I'll have to dig that out first so they can corner dig it. Get this done. I'm going to get the bathroom switched over to... have I got the water sieve yet? No, so I'll need to research that. Who's confined? And why and where are you confined? So let's have a quick look at our oxygen production. So our oxygen generation is at 75 and they've used 67. So we're getting 75 kilos out of there and 3 kilos out of the deodorizer. That's not bad, I don't think. I mean, we can expand this easily. We just move this tile on, put another couple in, increase the water flow. Job's a good one. I'm a little bit loath to dig up that mealwood just yet because it's just providing free food. So I think what I'm going to do is going to put a second bedroom here for now. I could go above it, couldn't I? But then I want the ranch. I can put ranches on both sides, yeah. So we'll put the bedroom above it. Another one there, and furniture, cot. Oh, muffed that one up, and the one below it. Oh, what a donkey. Actually, one. Oh, we haven't got granite yet, have we? No. Yes, we have got granite, haven't we? Yeah, we have got granite. So, cancel those. Build them out of granite. The idea of sleeping on a granite bed sounds completely bizarre, doesn't it? So, flintstones. Cot. Granite. Need to at least leave space for replacing those. We've still got a few shine bugs floating around, so I'm not going to open the bedroom doors yet. What's all the moaning about? Someone's starving. Oh, no, nobody's starving. Normally when it hits 900 calories you get a starvation warning. I know we've got nowhere to put that at the moment, but we will have. In fact, actually, I ought to do that. Storage bin in there. Put a couple of doors in there. We'll dig the rest of this out. Need proper floors here if we're going to put ranches in. You know the score. Dig that out. I wonder what point we reach. That's really weird, isn't it? It's so high. I don't think I've ever had a starting biome that's literally right underneath the space biome. And then they've got this slime biome that's going right up the side of it as well. Weird. Oh, it's nice to play a, you know, a genuinely different map. It's pretty cool, I think. Right, so how's that oxygen getting shared out? Yeah, it's not brilliant yet, but it's getting there. I think we'll increase the number of algae terrariums up to 10 just to give that a boost. We're obviously not using more than we're producing, but I think it'd be better to, you know, keep the production up higher, much higher, and then we can repressurize all the areas on Francis Johning. He's got. I'm so glad he's got. I've actually joined his Patreon straight away. I was trying to encourage him to get one. I mean, I don't have a TV license because I don't watch TV. So I watch YouTube, I watch Netflix, and I really enjoy his content. I think he, you know, whatever mistakes he makes, he makes it interesting and he makes it fun. And I think a lot of people enjoy his content. And he's been quite an influence on me playing the game, how I play it. And his videos help me to really understand the game. his older tutorial nuggets are fantastic. So yeah, I mean, I think he deserves to earn a bit more money out of it than what he's going to get out of YouTube. So I'm really glad he took a Patreon at last, and of course I signed up for it straight away. I wouldn't say I'm his biggest fan, but I'm certainly up there with them. So get them toilets cleaned out. If you're lucky, I'll replace them in a minute. Right, I want to get this water dropped down into here because this is getting a bit low. So we've got some oxalite there as well we can take advantage of. So drop a ladder down here. We'll dig that out like that. Oh, there's a bit of muck root in there as well. Which is still nearly 40,000 calories. 35,000 calories of muck root. I wonder how that... oh, achievement. Oh, it's the other one, bed and bath. So, locavore, how much? I can never remember how much you need to eat for that. So we've done 1/8 of it so far. No farm plants, and we've eaten 50 out of 400,000. I think it's 400,000 meat as well. So as soon as we get these hatch farms up, ranches up, we'll be well sorted. And we're almost there. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, real men don't use care packages, but I find they add a bit of fun to it. You can often get into stuff earlier than you would normally. Actually, let's move those doors. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Cancel those, and we'll put another one up here. So what I think was to put the hatch farms on this side, and then put the hatchery over here, hatchery, kill room, etc. over this side. So we are going with food. Critter drop off. 1, 2, 3, 4. We want a grooming station. 1, 2, 3, 4. We want critter feeders. 2 of. And we want some storage bins. 1, 2, 3, 4. We want pneumatic door with a tile on top. How do we make it a mesh tile? And that gives us room to put an auto sweeper and all the rest of it. I quite like what Francis John's done with his latest one, which is the he's put like a receivers here, and he's shipping all the minerals in so that the auto sweeper can fill the storage bin and the critter feeders. I'm probably going to use that idea. I've done it on my Badlands idea since he came up with the idea, or since someone told him to use it, and I quite like it. I think it's pretty good. So yeah, still not done that research for power. No, that's not next. Then we'll go straight into that. Being that we've got a massive gold amalgam, we're certainly going to be building a self-powered oxygen maker. Oh my god, more flipping magma. Jesus. Yeah. This is going to be fun, isn't it? It's me merrily coring out, and yeah, that's a mere 1400 degrees. Whoa. Is that a... Ooh. Yeah, that's some very... That's weird, because it's hot on the outside, cool in the middle, and hot on the inside. Yeah. And yet this bit here is 23 degrees. Yeah. See, told you this is going to be tougher than Oasis. I think the difference between this and Oasis is this one actually gives you a bit of time to get set up, but once you're set up, then it becomes a nightmare. Right, got any skill points yet? Yes, we have. Bubbles. No, didn't need to do that. Never mind. Camille, you're going to field research because we're getting up to geysers. Super hard digging. Lyra, you've got a little bit more to go yet. And Mimar, obviously you're still on farm duty. Never mind. +2 cuisine, it means she'll cook faster, so just means she's not a lot good at anything else at the moment. So we go super hard digging, field research, grilling 2, and you're still as you are. Starvation, why are you starving, Bubbles? Eat, go on. You're on your break, aren't you? Yeah, what did? I think I better give him an extra feeding slot, because obviously they're running off and not getting back in time to eat. Right, okay. So neither of my ladders is going to be suitable, is it? Because one goes straight down through there and the other one goes straight up into space. And that one's no good because that's going to go straight into... We'll have to kind of work about here, I think. I suppose third time lucky. Right. Let's go 25. This one needs to be the same. This one as well. Put doors in. One there. One there. No, that's the wrong place, you numpty. So I'm just going to go with hatch and hatchlings. Copy settings. And we're going to feed hatches and hatchlings on sedimentary rock. 49. I'm going to put sedimentary rock in this one. 49. Copy settings. Copy settings. This priority 9 is just temporary, just until I get some auto sweepers in there. Why is everybody? Who got the operating? Lyra did. Are you in bed, Lyra, or something? No. What was your priority? Toggling and... So operating is your #1 priority. You should be on that, like... There you go, Kippy. Okay, fair enough. I think Mimar's on the wrong schedule, but... Yeah, she is. Never mind, you can have a long wait for your next kit, Mimar. You probably fall asleep on the floor. Right, I think that's probably enough excitement for a first episode. I would have liked to have got these up and running, but without the skill, that's not going to happen. At least we've got some ranches in there, we've got some eggs around. Sorry, hatches in there, ranches. I think we'll be getting these stocked up pretty quickly, so we'll be good for the locavore and hopefully the carnivore achievement. I want to get us up to 8 dupes fairly quickly, and then we'll move up to 16 as soon as I think we've got a sustainable food supply. But I'm pretty happy with that so far. I'm pretty pleased with how that's gone. Give me your comments. Let me know. I mean, oxygen-wise, it's not perfect, but it's getting better. And once we get, actually, I'll do that now. Before we go, let's put another algae terrarium in there. Deconstruct that. This needs to go up to 3 kilos, so I'll put it at 2,900. So that should give us enough. And of course it's eating our carbon dioxide as well, so double bonus. Right, and oxygen wise we will put a couple of deodorizers down in there, and we still haven't got these tiles. Why have we still not got these? Can you not get to that or something? It's like priority 9, isn't it? Oh no, it isn't all. Well done, Bubbles. Always falls down to you. Oh, you just came down here for the muck route, really? Oh, I gotcha. Go on now, as you finish it. Oh no, you're going off for food as well now. You're like that one person at work that everyone knows that as soon as it comes home time, you just drop everything and walk out the door, aren't you? Yeah, okay, enjoy your muck route. Right, that's a bit carbon dioxide-y there, so I'm going to drop a few mesh tiles in there. Don't mind the carbon dioxide here, but here, nah. I think what I'll do long term is have the kitchen here, and then have all the food storage here. I think that'd be quite good. Be nice and convenient for this. Of course, got to drop all this water out yet, and this water out, which is still not doing. Priority 7, not the top bit. Priority 5, the top bit. Just get this done, please. Just get that duck down. Drop the water down. Yeah, go on. Right. Excellent, we can get those in there now. Priority 9, that's the most important job. I don't think that's hot there, but yeah, I'll just need to be careful about any liquid touching that. It says that and turns every bit of polluted water into clean water. Dropping it all the time and turning it by steam. Right, get those in, and we can. Oh, that's no good putting that there, is it? Ticking away nicely, those. Let's have a look at our colony report. 14 kilos. Yeah, so we're staying just ahead of the curve on that, so that's just about perfect. And the more of this polluted oxygen polluted water they drop off, the better it will be. Although now it's getting a bit stifled, isn't it? Yeah, got a little bit too much water down there. God damn it. little bit of slime along there, but you know what? I don't care. Come on, you slackers. I'll just shift this forward just until we're ready to drop all the water. Oh, no, we'll check the printing plot first. Fungal spore, going to have plenty of those, and a snazzy suit. Definitely going to take the snazzy suit. And who are we going to give that to? Do you know, she's become a late game hero, so I'm going to give it to Bubbles. She came in later than the others, but she's certainly did toilet cleaning. Well, she did abandon her insulated tile building at the last minute, but you know, overall, I think she's done a sterling job. And I'm going to put some, do some more mesh tiles here, and I'm going to dig this out. Just improves the gas flow, get the carbon dioxide down here so it can be eaten up. I wonder if I was wondering if the rate at which it puts out polluted water was dependent on how much carbon dioxide it's skinned, but not, apparently not. Anyway, polluted water is now being produced, which is what we wanted. Polluted oxygen, rather. All this lovely clay. We're going to have so much clay though. Clay is not going to be short with all these slime biomes around. But hey, you can never have too much. Oh, come on chaps, get on with this. 8 there. 8 there. Same there. They're your priorities now. Well, you can find. Oh, you need to dig that out, don't you? Priority 7 on that. So does that mean you've done? So how come you haven't done the priority? Oh, you can't get to it. Duh. That's my bad. Sorry. I bet you're all screaming that at the screen then, weren't you? And oh look, they can't get to it, you muppet. Oh, is it lunchtime again? I haven't even looked at their morale or anything yet. 13, yeah. Yeah, that's alright. Quite happy with that. Room overlays. Great hall, latrine, barracks, ranch. Oh, that was not a ranch though, because it's... Yeah. Come on, hurry up and finish Oxalite. Right, you're gonna go and dig this one now. Fantastic, just what I wanted. So I'll go dig, and dig because there's a hidden object there. Come on, Friday 9. Get it done. Why are you doing this one? This is like base. Oh, I suppose that was default priority, wasn't it? Let you off. I just want to clear all these exclamation marks because they're a bit annoying. I don't know why, but they just make the interface look cluttered. So. Done. Right, good. So it's probably more annoying for you than it was for me. Me doing that. Come on. Get that done. Let's get that water drop down at last. Put some muck root in there. You can grab it and go home for your dinner. Although it is the oddest flowing water anywhere. I'm going to assume it's because of the low gravity. Because it's an asteroid, isn't it? So it's not going to have anything like the gravity of Earth. Right. Is that blocked all the switch? Yeah, we've got no slime lung over here at all. Thanks to that wonderful little buddy bud. Brilliant. Our water tank is enlarged. So we can finally drop this one down. And then I'm going to call it a day. Got another achievement? Oh, that's right. Was the other one to pay the bills, was it? Oh, right. Okay, that was the cooking tree, I guess. Come on, dupes. Get this done. Oh, you're on lunch break. God damn it again. Got that battery now. Have I still not researched this? We have. Thank God for that. I might put a little coal generator down here in a minute. Or the next episode, rather. I'm going to place all of those now with mesh tiles. But this is first. That's it. Go on, Max. Get it done. That's it. Try not to get hypothermia. Oh, I don't like the ventilation anymore. Yes, that's just pumping lovely clean oxygen up there. Fantastic. Got some polluted oxygen getting out, so we'll just expand our deodorizer usage. They're all on priority 9 anyway. Fabulous. See, now to drop that from there to there, I just need to build a couple of bricks there and just open up the side, and then that's all gone as well. Straight down into the one tank. And next episode we will commence coring out the slime biomes. I think that's pretty good for 21 cycles. I think we got pretty well established there. Next research going up will be water sieve. Need the water sieve, get the toilets established, and hopefully we'll find a more sustainable source of water soon, so we can get an electrolyzer set up. Although I want to see how far I can go with these algae terrariums, to be honest. I might move. If they're not going to be moving this slime around, I don't need those there. I could probably go right the way along there with those algae terrariums, just see how well it goes. Because I'm not going to be short of algae. There's certainly... Let's have a look, see what the algae looks like. I bet there's... Yeah, look at it. There's tons of the stuff. I think that'd be quite a good experiment for a change. Can we run all the way up to mid-game with just algae terrariums? It will certainly save us a lot on resources, power-wise and stuff. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the episode. Give us a like or a dislike, whatever takes your fancy. Comment if you think there's something on there that I should be doing or I'm doing wrong. And have a great evening. See you soon.